Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to another episode of RimWorld in our 1.3 playthrough. When we last left off, the settlement has been kind of coming along reasonably well. And assuming I time this initial kind of fast forward bit correctly, we are starting just as a raid shows up with Lee here. What are we looking at? Just another single person raid for the moment. They're apparently a neurotic nudist. That's definitely going to end well. Right, we have quests. Ah yeah, the deserter. We're gonna skip that, I think. We don't want the Empire as an enemy. But, on the other hand, it would get us a additional friendly person. There has been some comment on maybe I shouldn't enforce, this solo kind of thing, which I guess it's probably worth explaining my logic, 6 episodes in. Mostly it's just because I wanted to focus on this little ranching thing. I thought it would be a kind of a fun playthrough, and then I think what we'll do is once ideology actually properly comes out and we can, actually try out the DLC, then we'll start recruiting people in and form some kind of Rim cult or something. Whatever seems fun. Also, a suggestion that was made that I frankly agree with is that I should probably focus on just the outer wall at first and then kind of fill it in as we go along. That way we can get more wall done in less time. It's a very sensible suggestion. I never would have thought of doing something that reasonable. And, not even being sarcastic, I genuinely probably wouldn't have thought of that. Because, you know how it is, sometimes you get so much into your own head that you kind of forget really, other things. It's a thing. It happens. All too often. Even with me. Wait, oh, right. We're slowly moving everything out of the bedroom and into here. So I guess if we are thinking about eventually having more people in the future, we should probably consider where we're going to put them. Probably little houses along the border. Oh, and there comes our pirate friend. I mean, they've just got a club, so all I need to do is shoot them over the fence. And you know what? Another thing I want to do, I'm not sure if this is actually a thing or not. I don't think it is a thing, but I want to try building a stone out of something besides wood. Actually, you know what? Easy way to check this. Let's see if we can find an animal here. Yeah, I mean, since it just has a blocked by fences stat. Yeah. Alright, I was gonna... I really hope that there's an upgraded fence at some point to keep stuff out. Though, it could be that maybe I'm what my idea of what a fence should be is different than what the developers intend. For me, when I think of a fence, I think of, it's not just to keep stuff in, it's also to keep stuff out. But then again, I suppose, given that you can shoot over these and that they mess with, what the heck, what the heck is this raider? Am I insane? Did he leave? Oh, there he is. He kind of just walked around my... He's just gonna set the house on fire, isn't he? Oh, no. Oh, you know what? He's probably prioritizing bashing one of these things. Maybe. I also still hope there is, at some point, also an option added to be able to call your animals inside. Well done. Oh god, here he comes. I think we can risk one more shot. Okay. Oh shoot, I risked too much. Oh, I hit him once. Is that gonna be enough? Oh god, he hit me. Okay, I move at 3.59. Watch, he like hits something and I'm bleeding to death. Nope, just some minor hypothermia. Oh, he's got minor hypothermia as well. So technically, I could just hide inside my house and wait for him to freeze to death. Not gonna do that though. How fast does this fellow go? 2.6, and we know that we're at like freezing, so we outrun him. So the old classic of, you know, you take a shot. Oh, just you watch though. I'm gonna like get down due to hypothermia. Then again, we're both at about the same level. I hope he doesn't immediately die. I want to take his hat. Though I should probably hunt some animals, get some fur, build some appropriate winter clothing. Oh, there it is. I knew I was thinking about building a tailoring bench. Okay. You know, if we can survive... Actually, you know what I might even do? I might, once we get settled, maybe take some prisoners so that perhaps by the time Ideology comes out, which I'm personally assuming it's going to be either... The initial announcement said something like 2 weeks, so I'm thinking either this Wednesday or sometime next week, maybe later, because you know how it is. Sometimes you have a plan, but then unexpected things happen. But then again, the folks at Ludion tend to not announce things until, you know... Like, I don't think they announced royalty until right before I was ready, and I think that a lot of the point of, like, announcing it when they did is more so to give modders a chance to update their mods before the update comes out. At least that's my assumption. Alright, we're still doing good. Let's lure him a little closer to the base before we go in for the kill. And also, the farther away we are, the more likely we are to miss, which means the more shots we get to take before the end. Oh wait, this did go to 0. Am I crazy with how my thinking of skills work? Probably. One of those things where I've never really paid that much attention to. I know the general idea of how skills work, but you know, like, not that much. I know you do a skill, you get experience points, you level up, and how fast you level up is based on your traits and passions. And he died. That's unfortunate. Well, didn't even drop us a joint to celebrate. Oh well. Take his gold and leave him to rot in the ground. So I guess if I wanted to be going for a super moral playthrough, I'd be building, like, even just for the psychological effect, just building graves outside the walls. I mean, it doesn't actually have a psychological effect. Oh, what do you know, a slaver. Maybe we can buy ourselves a friend. I mean, I guess that's kind of moral. You know, we're technically, freeing the slave that we buy. Being a, well, ideology, based on what I'm seeing it. Oh, good God, what? Well, that's some free meat. Why the heck are you settling up over here? That's weird. Let's also zoom up. Unforbid all of this. Oh, you know what? I'm actually being silly. Huh. Okay, didn't realize that was a thing. You can cancel everything designated by right-clicking. Now, this is all, I think, stuff that's been in the game for a long time. I first noticed it when a loading screen told me about it. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just dump our corpses in this corner over here. I don't think, just human corpses. Just the humans. Oh, I guess I can keep time going while we're here. But not colonists, just strangers. Those are the only corpses we want over there. Everyone else's corpse can go somewhere else. Maybe if friends die out here, we can... you know, do upper stuff. A little bit of minor pain. Still not a vanilla feature to be able to only use medicine. Oh dear. You know what? I should tame a horse. Something that I have not mentioned. These horses are... No, these are not. I was thinking these might have been the same horses from one of the horses mods I was using, but the design is ever so slightly different. But, as near as I can tell... Actually, do animals mention anything about riding speed? It might. I mean, it might be move speed. But it used to be you needed giddy up for your animals to kind of affect caravan times and whatnot, to the best of my knowledge. Actually, you know what? That's not even strictly true. I remember reading somewhere, some forum post or something, suggesting that, oh dear. No, it's actually a horse. But anyway, suggesting that, if you filled your caravan with a bunch of, like, rabbits or just any other fast animal, that it would, speed up your caravan time. But anyway, getting back to the whole, giddy up thing, you know, mod lets you ride animals. I believe some of that is just built right into, like, I don't think you can ride your animals on your map, so having giddy up for that particular feature is still handy, but having, like, being able to kind of ride animals while caravanning is a thing. Has that always been there? It has always been there. I'm just crazy. Well, you know, I probably shouldn't say that. That's kind of, you know, not nice for people with mental health related stuff. I mean it in a self-deprecating way, but, you know, sometimes one person's joke is another person's insult or something to that general effect. Especially when one is on the internet, one should be, you know, careful of all the different people you can encounter or something like that. I think where I'm going with that is just that one should generally try to be conscientious. Sometimes you make mistakes, though. Anyway, not entirely sure where I'm going with that one. Are you sleeping? This time of night, it's daytime. Oh no, you know, it's because you have an injury, so you want to sleep and... I gotcha. I gotcha. You know what would be another nice vanilla feature that I don't think has been... Or a modded feature that I don't think's been added would be the ability... I don't have steel? Oh geez. That's not good. Anyway, a nice mod feature that'd be real nice to have in the vanilla game would be the ability to designate cleaning areas. Because in general, for me, I only like to clean indoor areas. Oh, also, useful tip that comes from the comments is it used to be that if you had just a dirt floor, because dirt could not accumulate more dirt, you would end up having a, like, you'd only have a dirtiness of 1 instead of, you know, cascading out of control as dirt piles up. That's the wrong tab for what I'm looking for. Like, yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of dirt here. But in 1.3, from what I understand, dirt does in fact accumulate even in... I wonder if it's probably just like indoors. Surely. Now, how crazy would it be trying to do a Royal Ascent solo playthrough? It weirds me out that... I think these guys giving gifts might be something that came in 1.1 or 1.2. Maybe as far back as 1.0? I'm not sure. One of those problems with playing mods all the time, which, you know, I keep saying I'm going to stop bringing up every episode, but apparently I lied and it's... Ooh, a hood. That's new. Or is it? No, that's got to be new. Ooh, it adds 20% social impact. Also gives us 4.5 degree heat insulation and 1.8... Let's see here. Material effect, 25%, final value 4. Oh, we can change material here. Don't say it. Don't say it, Gaslight. But you all know what I'm thinking. You know what, I kind of want to make a cape. I never make capes for my characters. But I mean, combined with the hair, it just makes sense. Gotta make ourselves all, you know, this is where I burned all my steel. Like a darn fool. Oh, we're actually going for it. And we kind of knew that ancient danger's there. We should harvest some more, berries, I think. If and when we can. And actually probably some herbal meds as well. Not gonna go too crazy, just a little crazy. Oh my god, we actually did it. Oh, right. You can't, that's still gonna throw me off. Not being able to... You know what? Yeah, okay, here's another feature I want to throw in that would be really, really nice and vanilla. I want to be able to reorder my animals. I wonder if it automatically, reorders them alphabetically. In that case, I'm gonna call you Dallas. With 2 L's, even if that's not how anyone has ever spelled any variation of Dallas. No, it's 2 L's. Anyway, the point there being that it did. So animals are... Really? They're just alphabetically ordered? Wait, that's not true, because Giselle is down here. Oh god, what have I done? Well, I can order them based on name, by gender, life stage. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Not exactly sure what, what's controlling that order there, but, that's okay. I don't want you to attack. I never train animals to attack. It's you know, it's one of those funny things, isn't it? You know, like, whether it's movies or television or anything like that, it's like, oh, you know, you can watch hundreds or dozens of people getting brutally murdered or other horrible things happening to them. But, you know, one dog gets hurt. You can make a whole revenge movie about that. Yeah. I mean, it's also probably because I like dogs in real life. More than people sometimes. But, you know, I mean, well, people aren't terrible. Well, people can be terrible, but people in general, I mean, honestly, I feel like, getting into a real-world track here towards the end of the episode, I feel sometimes like the world right now is in this, like, really dark, cynical place. Oh yeah, we have quests to do. Hey, you have a hairstyle just like mine. Or at least, from this tiny picture, it looks just like mine. Do I dare? 64-year-old herbalist? I dare? You know what? We'll pick that up next time. I really want to keep this whole solo thing. Now, you know what? We should probably slowly start building up a bit of a colony for when Ideology comes out, because right now, well, Ideology isn't out yet, but we're kind of sampling some of the 1.3 changes. Having a solo colony is okay, but, yeah, we'll want to have more people in time for Ideology. That sounds sensible-ish. Yeah. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, yeah, you know, I don't know. Maybe I read too much news these days. But, you know, sometimes I don't know, it just seems like the world is... But then again, you know, when you read about history, the world's gone through periods of darkness and cynicism before. I mean, there was this whole period, well, multiple periods, really, where people thought, oh, you know, it's the end of the world. And then, you know, the world is still turning, despite, you know, some really horrible stuff happening. So, I guess the point to take from that is that, you know, even though sometimes your faith in humanity may be shaken, it may seem like things are just going terribly, that, you know, everything you believed growing up is a lie, or at least, you know, people don't really think that way. It's just how they, you know, tell you the world is when you're a kid, perhaps in some misguided attempt to shelter you from, you know, some of the less pleasant things about life. The world is not terrible. I mean, what makes the world terrible is just, you know, throwing up your hands and saying, you know what, it's not worth fighting for. But the world is worth fighting for, I think. You know? Yeah, that's how I want to end this episode. Nice little, positive note. The world is worth fighting for, no matter how bad things get, as long as, despite our differences, we can put our faith in each other and build. You know, we can reconcile our differences and past wrongs and so on, and also there's a manhunter pack coming after us, which is going to be very scary, especially if we recruit that poor 64-year-old herbalist next episode. Oh, it's just some squirrels, we'll probably be fine. Famous last words. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.